It's your brother Warumya, back with another lesson. Lord willing to be edifying. I want to start by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Wahab Rakakwadash, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught ministry truth. And shalom to you, Akim and Akwaf, that believe and have faith in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai in these last days. And we're going into serious times, man. We're going into very, very serious times, man. So I'm going to play this video. So it's about 11 minutes long. And then we get some scriptures after that, man. But yeah, I had to put this in a lesson, man. This is very, very heavy. And this is the times we're going into. So brace yourself. It's going to get goddamn it rocky.
Well, this next lockdown, the rumors I was hearing this last spring, with a hard lockdown, the only essential workers will be government, law enforcement, military, medical personnel, and emergency services. Everybody else will be declared non-essential and be told to stay home, which means you're not going to see your big box stores open. You're not going to see the grocery store open. If you somehow were able to get past the cop patrolling your street, make it to that supermarket, it's going to be locked. It's closed up. No one's going to be there. You're not going to be able to get food. You're not going to be able to order food on Uber Eats because no one's going to be allowed to be at that restaurant to make any food to deliver to your home. Now, when we were having that conversation on this stuff earlier this year over on the conspiracy webs, the questions kept coming up is, well, how are people going to eat? Because most people only have a day, maybe two worth of food inside their home. And the chatter was, food would be distributed by local authorities and the military. Where would they get this food, people would ask. They would get it from warehouses and supermarkets, grocery stores, restaurants, wherever they could get a hold of it. Now, how conceivably could they hand out this food? This is going into the conspiracy realm for sure. But the thoughts were, they will go door to door to confirm the number of people in the home. I said confirm, not find out, confirm. Because they will be going off of existing records such as IRS filings, school records, to find out the number of people inside that home. You will then have certain guidelines that you have to follow in order to receive your food shipments. It could be something as you have to turn in your firearms, you have to turn in your ammunition, your high-capacity magazines. Maybe it's you'll have to get a certain vaccination or whatever they come up with. And they won't give you that next box of food to last a week, or what they'll tell you will last a week, it'll probably last only a few days. Because there's only so much out there in supermarkets and in warehouses. You'll have to prove to them that you've met the criteria to justify getting the food. So we're talking then an actual hardcore martial law without it being declared. It'll be a public health crisis. Once again, a resurgence of a virus of unspecified origins, which we will be told that there's so many people that are dying from it that we have to stay in our homes for, they swear, 2 weeks or whatever they come up with. This is something that easily they could drag out for months, as we've seen in 2020, for God's sakes. That probably was just a test run. And we're about to go into the live action phase of the exercise, or the beginning of the hardcore part of their plan. Because once people are locked up in their homes, they're easier to find and round up, aren't they? They'll be easier to find more of those J6 insurgents or domestic violent extremists or just general troublemakers. You know, you get the idea. Now, when we were discussing this stuff in the chat over on Telegram and the SG42 chat, there was one person in there, he couldn't wrap his head around this. He kept talking about, well, you never see viruses get more deadly. They only get more prolific, you know, easier to spread, but not deadlier, which is the same shit we were saying back in 2020. And I and at least one other person.
And I ain't gonna play the whole thing, man, because I just not thinking about it, man. Shit, that ain't gonna put nothing but a strike. But that was the meat of the video. I mean, that's the meat of it. I mean, I got the whole video, but it's the meat of it. I mean, if you don't have my IG, I got it on my IG, and I'm gonna use this. This is just basically for educational purposes. I'm not benefiting from this video at all. This is just for educational purposes. So let's get into the scriptures, man. So you seen exactly what their agenda is, man. This guy was explaining it to you from 2020 and for 2019 to 2021. You know what I'm saying? He pretty much went into it. And as you heard in the video, the next, you know what I'm saying? You seen it up there, the LD, I call it, when they have everybody in their homes. And this was the warning that what's his name? I can't think of his name. But he said middle of September to October, the next sickness was coming. So the next sickness was coming, and they plan on putting everybody in their homes. I don't know if you remember, Trump also said that too. He was like in the White House when his secretary, I don't forgot what his secretary job was, secretary something. But he came and said, he was on, I think it was live TV. He said, you should have let us know this was live. This was going live because Trump didn't even know. And this was the beginning of the sickness. So the agenda is laid out, man. They're not going to let you out of your homes this time, man. And this is going to be the time of Jacob's trouble, man, because a lot of people are not going to stand for being locked in their homes a second time, man. But like he said, it's going to be a soft martial law, man. That, you know what I'm saying? You're not going to be let out your homes, and then if you are able to go out your homes, none of the stores are going to be open. So it made it where it's a dead end road, man. You leave your house, where you going to go? Gas stations are going to be locked down. Your grocery store is going to be locked down. The stores are going to be locked down. You ain't going to be able to go to no games or anything, man. Movies, all that is done. All that is going to be done. So this is the time to buckle down and really get serious about this truth and understand that we are truly at the end of this man's kingdom, man. Because with Revelation 12 and 12, he's going to come down with great wrath, knowing that he had but a short time. And everything is in place, man. Everything is in place, man. World War III is in place, man. The MOTB is in place as well, man. And let me get this before I start, because a brother from GMS Watchman, he brought this out earlier. I seen a video, and I looked up that article. And I just want to get a point in that article. Let me see if I got it. You get a point in that article. This is all bullshit. I just pretty much been doing my videos. Y'all know, you've been watching my videos. I pretty much go into prophecy. But I want to bring this part of this article out, man. And I might still got it up. Shalakia, I want to get this part of this article, because it's very important. Uh, let's get that. Let me see if I can pull this article up. And it says, Powell, Senator, senators' bid to block mandatory microchips fails. So this is the agenda that they have in place, man. And let me see if I can pull up the article, because it was a part in the article that will kind of clarify this, man. And this was all the second. They all in cahoots with each other. So this was basically what they want to bring all this out at the same time. And this is going to show you exactly that these people are all in the trick bag together, man. To play what you call that, good against bad. In other words, put each other against each other, but they're all in on the same team, man. And a lot of our people don't understand that these people are all together, man. Trump is in with them too. You know what I'm saying? So all of this is for their agenda, man, that they've been planning for many, many years, man. Decades after decades, they've been planning this. This is the article, as you seen when I pulled up, but it was a very important part of the article that he said. And let me see if I can find it real quick, man. Real quick. It says that, let me just read the top part so you can kind of get an understanding. It says, as lawmakers debate a bill that would bar employers from forcing their workers to be microchipped, and certain skepticism, let's get this shit. Skepticism hung over the idea. So there's a certain skepticism hung over the idea. This was the Senate File 72, sponsored by, Dan Lawrence, a Republican. So I mean, that don't really even matter, man. The point is that they were saying, hold on, let me see if I can find it. It says another backer, Representative Republican Tony Locke, asserted that they were pushing very hard to force tracking your cell phones doing you see it, and said microchipping could come with the next crisis. So this is the agenda, man. This is what they want to do with the next crisis, man. This is what they want to do, man. This is their goal, to get everybody MOTB, man. As you know, man, Revelation 13 is their agenda. That's exactly what their plan is to do, man. So, you know what I'm saying, for the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, all the brothers have been prophesying this one agenda, man. One of the main prophecies in the end times. And we are on the cusp of that prophecy coming to pass, man. So we're living in, man, beautiful times for the elect and terrible times for 2/3 in the heathen nations and the people that don't believe in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, which all of those are the heathens and 2/3 of our people. And we're going to start right here at Revelations 2, and I'm going to start at verse 9. It says, know thy works, Slakia. Let me slow down. I'm kind of excited about this video because we are there, man. It says, I know thy works in tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. It's talking about you Israelites, you blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. See, we're going to be persecuted, man. And someone's going to end up in prison, and someone's going to be beheaded or put to death for the witness of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. But the Lord telling us to fear none of those things, man. Fear none of those things, man. It's going to be like a dream to us, man, the hopeful elect. It's going to be a dream to us, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be here in the physical, but it's going to be like a dream to us, man, because we've been patiently waiting for this for many years, man. Most of us that's in the truth, man. Been in this truth for several, I'll say several years, because everybody's not on the same wavelength into the truth, man. Some people been in a couple years, but it don't really matter, man. All of us trying to get that one penny. So the Lord telling us to fear none of these things, man. The 2/3 of our people, they have to fear because they don't know what's coming upon them. But us that seek Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua daily, we know exactly what the Lord is doing. And we know we must go through this fire to get to the kingdom. And the Lord is going to be with us the whole way, man. Yahushua told us. This is Revelation 3, verse 10. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, and the word being the scriptures, man. The word of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man. We have kept the word, man, believed and had faith in it. 10 again, it says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation. See that? The Lord is going to keep us from the hour of temptation. When all hell breaking loose, man, these troops coming to your door, man, trying to get you to, give up your firearms, give up your people that's in your house, or whatever they ask for. It don't really even matter, man. The Lord said he's going to keep you from the hour of temptation, man, which shall come upon all the world. See, the whole entire globe is going to have this temptation, man. And that temptation being taking that MOTB, man. Because if you take it, you're going to be destroyed. There won't be a chance to repent. When that comes on the earth, which is already here, when you be presented with that MOTB, if you take it, you're going to be destroyed by Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, in front of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua and the angels, man. But the Lord is warning us. You have reinforcements, man. You have backing. Just be patient. Just be patient, man. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. See that? He's going to try everyone on the globe, man. So no one is going to be exempt from being tried from Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man. Everyone is going to have this temptation, because you're not going to be able to eat. If they're going to present it to you that you're not going to be able to eat unless you take the devil's mark, man. And we just read that it's going to come in the next major crisis, and we're here. Verse 11, it says, behold, I come quickly. See that? The Lord telling you, be patient. I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. See that? See, the elect, the 144,000 is going to be crowned, but the elect are going to be taken away from the destruction, man. So the Lord telling us he's coming fast, man. Be patient. He's coming fast, man. Believe what you've been learning for many years. Hold fast to that word the Lord bless you with, because no one is going to be able to take that from you in the time is coming. But the people that didn't believe and didn't understand that this time was the end, they're going to be in an uproar, man. All hell's going to be breaking loose around them, but they're going to be in a state of chaos, man, because they're not going to know that the Lord is truly on his way, man, and all hell is going to break loose. This is Second Peter 2, and verse 9. It says, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptation. See that? The Lord knows how to deliver you out of temptation. So the Lord is telling you, just be patient and believe in his word, because the faith of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is going to be the most precious thing that you're ever going to be able to have in this day and time, man. The faith of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is going to be more precious than anything you could think of. And the Lord knows who is going to believe and who's going to have faith and who's going to suffer to the end. It's going to endure to the end. It's going to be patient to the end, man. So we're fighting for a slot in the Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua's, man, chariot, man. We're fighting for a slot, man. Because you don't know if you say, the Christians say, I'm saved. Shit, what you saved from, man? We know we're going to be saved from the time that's coming, man. Lord willing, we endure to the end, man. And our faith be built up, man. Verse 9 again, it says, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptation, and to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished. See that? The Lord is going to separate who's going to be delivered and who's going to be punished. And we're fighting for a slot in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua's chariot, man. Daily. I know I don't want to be punished in the wrath of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Because the Lord is going to have mercy on those elect members, man. That them and their families are going to be taken away from the destruction. And the ones that's going to be martyrs for Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, they're not going to suffer the pain that the death is going to bring them, man. And I'm just speaking as a man. I can't say you for sure. But I believe that the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is going to be so thick in that day, so heavy in that day, that no one is going to be able to, feel that pain of death. I'm speaking of the men of the Lord, man. I can't tell you for sure that no, I'm just speaking as a man, man, because it's going to be, it's going to be so heavy in that day, man. This is Job 21, and I'm going to start at verse 29. It says, Have ye not asked them that goeth by the way, and do ye not know their tokens, that the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction, man. See, the wicked is reserved for this time. 2/3 of our people, Esau, Edom, and the heathen, the Lord saved them just for this destruction, man. He reserved them to this day, man. And that's the day we're very soon approaching, man. He says, they shall be brought forth to the day of wrath. There's no way around that scripture, man. The wrath is coming, man. And they're brought forth, the Lord preparing these people, man, for the day of wrath. And that's the ones that didn't believe in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua and thought that our report was not of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. It says, who shall declare his way to his face? And who shall repay him what he have done? Yet shall he be brought to the grave and shall remain in the tomb, man. See, this talking about Esau, man. He's going to be utterly wasted and destroyed and wiped off the face of the earth, man, for the wickedness that he has done. But the 2/3 of our people are going to be on the day of destruction and brought back into the kingdom through the elect. And you don't want to be in the hands of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. Because the Lord is going to be terribly mad. He's terribly mad now, man. But his wrath and his fury, man, we plenty of scriptures go into how he going to, it was Isaiah 42 about him screaming like a travailing woman, man. He's going to be fucking pissed at this place, man. And it's like your parent, when they mad at one of your kids, man, you go in there and whoop their ass, and then you go out there and say something and shit. He's like, you want a piece too? I don't want a piece, man. I want to be on the good side of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. This is Isaiah 48, and I'm gonna drop down to verse 20. Just get the point. It says, Go ye forth of Babylon, flee ye from the Chaldees. With a voice of singing declare ye, tell this, utter it even to the ends of the earth. Say ye, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua hath redeemed his servant Jacob. See, his servant Jacob is the hopeful elect, man. We're finna be redeemed, Lord willing. I'm in that group, man. That we be redeemed from the destruction, man. And taken out of the way. Because the Lord is truly dealing with the men of the Lord now. You can see the men of the Lord being elevated in this time, man, to prophesy his word. And they thirsted not when he led them through the desert. He caused the waters to flow out of the rock for them. And it's talking about in the ancient world, man. When Moses cleaved the rock and the water came out. But now, the Spirit of the Lord, his same water of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is on us now, man. We're drinking from that spiritual well of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. And that's why these men of the Lord have that fire in them, man, to push his word out daily, man. Pushing out information, man, daily, man. The scriptures out daily, man. And I started from the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and I referenced them because they taught me. And it's about respect. When you have somebody to teach you something, you have to respect them, man. Because like I do service work, man, and I had to honor the person that taught me. You see what I'm saying? And I had a guy, a Jake, you know what I'm saying, that taught me, man. And I got a lot of respect for him because to have somebody to teach you something that you didn't know and learn it, you have to reference that person, man. And it's all about respect, man. If you got any integrity, you give respect to the people that taught you, man, that came before you. Verse 21 again, it says, and they thirsted not when he led them through the deserts. He caused the waters to flow out of the rock for them. He clave the rock also, and the waters gushed out. And the waters are gushing out on the man of the Lord, man. The spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua is truly on the man of the Lord, man. There is no peace, saith Yahweh Shem Yahushua, unto the wicked. See that? The men of the Lord, we have peace now, man. Yahweh Shem Yahushua has redeemed us, man, and brought his word to us, man. But the wicked, the time is coming, they're not going to have any peace. But the man of the Lord is going to have peace in Yahweh Shem Yahushua when all hell is breaking loose, man. Several scriptures go into that. But the point is, I want to make is no peace going to be given to the wicked, but the elect are going to have peace, man. The Lord said we're going to eat in that day when everybody has nothing to eat, man. When they have famine at their door, the men of the Lord are going to be able to eat, man, because the Lord is going to make sure that those men are protected and their women and their families are protected in that day. And we're going to have peace because we know exactly what the Lord is doing. This is Isaiah 41, and I'm going to start at verse 8. It says, but thou, Israel, art my servant, Jacob, whom I have chosen, the seed of Abraham, my friend. So the Lord chose Jacob, man, over all the nations, man. He chose Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And he told you Abraham was his friend, man. So the lot that we're in is under Jacob. The Lord has chosen us. And you have to know that the Lord is dealing with you, man. You have to know the Lord loves you, and the Lord is pulling for you, man. The angels are pulling for you. Yahweh Shai is pulling for you, man. You have to know that. Because the times that we're coming into, man, I can't explain how bad it's going to be. But it's going to be a time like never before on the earth, man. So you have to get yourself mentally prepared for what's coming, man. And you have to build up on the scriptures and know that this is going to happen. The Lord is going to protect you. The Lord is going to make sure that you are protected, your family's protected, man. The illness is going to be everywhere, man. These schools are already flooded with it. So the times we're coming into is very, very close, man. Very, very close, man. And you have to prepare yourself, man. Get your family involved in this truth, man. Tell them, man. It's going to get bad, man. So y'all be prepared, man. Continue to pray. Continue to fast if you have to. Because the Lord is going to bring this place down, man. We've seen it with our own eyes. End of verse 9, it says, and said unto thee, thou art my servant. I have chosen thee and not cast thee away. See that? The Lord has chosen us and have not cast us away, man. That's the ones that believe, man, the hopeful elect. The Lord has not cast us away. He's going to be with us until the end, man. He said in Psalms 91, he's going to give his angels charge over us. It was the 2nd Ezra 16, it was 70, 72, somewhere around there. He's going to be our guide in that day. So we're going to have a guide in the day of trouble, man. It says, fear thou not, verse 10, it says, fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy power. I will strengthen thee, yea, I will help thee, yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. And the right hand is Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, man. The Lord is going to uphold us and help us in this day, man. And you got to know that when all hell is breaking loose, man, you have nowhere to turn. You have to believe the Lord is going to be with you, man. And that gives you strength when you know the Lord is truly dealing with you, man. And we've been built up in the faith. We don't have to see the Lord. We don't have to see an angel by us to see that the Lord is going to be with us in that day. And that's where our faith comes in. And that's where our faith comes in. When we know the Lord is truly dealing with us, man, our faith is going to be built up in that day to know, man, come on. Barakatah Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Bless the Lord, man. Send up a prayer to build up your faith if you don't have enough. Verse 11, it says, behold, all they that were incensed against thee shall be ashamed and confounded. They shall be as nothing. See that? We don't have to, man, these words are faithful and true, man. If all the prophecies are coming to pass, why we ain't going to be saved, man? Why we ain't going to be protected? It clearly says that. And we got to know, man, we're going to be saved in that day, man. If we endure to the end, man. Don't take the MOTB, man. Even if it means you're getting your head chopped off, man. It says, and they that strive with thee shall perish. See that all these Edomites is coming against us, man. They're troops, all the shit they got planned. They're going to perish, man. And we got to know that the Lord is going to make them perish, man. The Lord is on our side, man. The Lord is with us. He is on our side. Thou shalt seek them and shall not find them. See, the Lord is going to destroy them, man. You might fucking wake up, man. You got 15 troops at your door, man. Front and back door, man. And the Lord miraculously have an angel come through and slice all their damn heads off, man. And you close your eyes, you're like, shit. You just better get shot in the head or, you know what I'm saying, one of them try to put you to death. And you close your eyes trying to brace for the damn getting hurt or something. And the angel come through and smite everybody. And you look up, you're like, shit. You open your eyes and everybody dead. You know what I'm saying? That's the faith that you're going to have in this day, man. Because we truly coming into that time, man. The spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua going to have to truly be with us. And you have to know that these things are going to happen. It says, verse 12 again, it says, thou shalt seek them and shall not find them, even them that contended with thee. They that warred against thee shall be as nothing, and as a thing of naught. For I, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, thy power will hold thy right hand. See that? Saying unto thee, fear not, I will help thee. Plain, man. The Lord telling us he's going to help us, man. It says, fear not, thou worm Jacob. And the Lord compared us to a worm because we're defenseless, man. We don't have any arms to protect ourselves. You know, no weapons. So the Lord compared us to a worm, man. No legs, no arms, man. Defenseless. He says, fear not, thou worm Jacob, and ye men of Israel. I will help thee, saith Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. And thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. The Lord is on our side, man. The Lord is with us. Behold, I will make thee a new sharp threshing instrument having teeth. Thou shalt thrust the mountains and beat them small, and shall make them make the hills as chaff. Thou shalt fan them, and the wind shall carry them away. And the whirlwind shall scatter them, and thou shalt rejoice in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, and shall glory in the Holy One of Israel, man. So that's going into those spiritual powers the Lord is going to endow men with, man. See, we're coming into some beautiful times, man. The faith that we have is you can't buy it. You can't summons no angel or a demon to give you this faith that we have. The Lord entrusted us with this truth from the beginning, man. When we was in our mother's womb, man. Just like he did Jeremiah. So the faith that we have, the Lord has blessed us with, man. The faith that we have, the Lord bless us with, man. So you got to make sure that you hold that fast to your mind, man. Everybody's not. There's millions of Israelites in the world, man. Millions of Israelites in the world, man. And we was blessed with this truth. This is Psalms 22, and I'm gonna start at verse 4. It says, "Our fathers trusted in thee; they trusted, and thou didst deliver them." See that? Our forefathers trusted in the Lord, man, and they was delivered. They cried unto thee, and were delivered. They trusted in thee, and were not confounded. See that? They believed and they were saved. How much more now in the end of the world, man, for us? He says, but I am a worm. See that? He compared himself to, King David compared himself to a worm, man. Defenseless, in other words, man. He says, I am a worm and no man a reproach of men and despise of thy people. All that see me laugh me to scorn. They shoot out the lip, they shake the head, saying, he trusted in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua that he would deliver him. Let him deliver him, seeing he delighteth in him, man. See, people laughed at us, man. We go to highways and byways, they mocked us. You know what I'm saying that these ain't the men of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no churches. You know what I'm saying? We were bringing up information to our families, your friends, and they laughed us to scorn, man. They didn't believe that what we were saying was the truth, man. We trusted in the Lord. Verse 8 again, he says, and I'm going to get this in another translation, man. That's a beautiful scripture, man. New Living Translation, it says, is this the one who relies on Yahweh Bashem Yahushua? Then let Yahweh Bashem Yahushua save him. If Yahweh Bashem Yahushua loves him so much, let Yahweh Bashem Yahushua rescue him. And that's the faith that we have, man. And we know the Lord loves us, man. Because if he didn't, he wouldn't have gave us the truth. Out of all these millions of Israelites, man, the Lord bless you to have this truth, man. Good News Translation, it says, you relied on Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, they say. Why doesn't he save you? If Yahweh Bashem Yahushua likes you, why doesn't he help you? And that's what they're going to say to us, man. When all hell breaking loose, they're going to think, well, you believe in him, but why he ain't saved you? They're going to be calling on Jesus. Why he ain't saved you? And the Lord told us to be patient. So they ain't gonna know what's going to happen, man. The Lord told us to be patient. When all hell breaking loose, they calling on Cesar Borgia and Buddha and all these other gods that they have. We're going to be calling on Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. This is Psalms 125, and I'm going to start at verse 3. It says, for the rod of the wicked shall not rest upon the righteous. See that? So the wicked are not going to be able to glorify themselves on taking down the elect, man. He said, at least the righteous put forth their hands into iniquity. So if you go back in the world, you take the devil's MOTB, that's going to be that's going to seal your fate, man, to be destroyed. So that's the Lord telling you, the rod of the wicked shall not rest upon the lot of the righteous, man, the elect. The only way that the wicked gonna rest on you is if you turn back, man. Just like Lot's wife. If you turn back and go back into the world, not thinking this is gonna really happen, the Lord is gonna protect us and save us out of the destruction that's coming, man. When all hell breaking loose, feed us. You're gonna be destroyed, man. Because you're gonna sin against Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man, by taking his MOTB, man. And these devils gonna make you think that you need this without a shadow of a doubt. They're gonna make you think you need this. It's MOTB, because they're gonna make you're not gonna be able to eat. It says, do good, O Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, unto those that be good, and to them that are upright in their hearts, man. As for such as turn aside unto their crooked ways, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua shall lead them forth with the workers of iniquity, but peace shall be upon Israel. So if you turn back and don't believe that Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is going to be with you when this time is coming, and turn back and will say, I'll just take it, and nobody got destroyed, you know what I'm saying, when they took it, the fury of the Lord is going to come on you all of a sudden, man. Because the Lord has got this place slated for destruction. And there's no way to talk the Lord down from destroying this place. No matter what Esau does. He got to get out of here, man. Ain't no way around it. That man got to go. Psalms 86, and I just want to get the point of verse 11. Verse 10, I start at verse 10. Let's start at 9. And I'm going to get a couple more scriptures and I'll be done. It says, all nations whom thou hast made shall come and worship before thee, O Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, and shall glorify thy name. And we know that everyone is going to bow, man. He says, for thou art great and doest wondrous things. Thou art power alone. See, he is power alone. These devils have no power over the men of the Lord, man. We worship Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, the only power. Verse 11, it says, teach me thy way, O Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. I will walk in thy truth. Unify my heart to fear thy name. And that's what the Lord has done, man. The Lord has unity my heart to fear thy name. I will praise thee, O Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, my power, with all my heart, and I will glorify thy name forevermore. And that's what we're doing, man. The Lord has turned us to him. And I say unify, it's unity. Salakia. 11 again, it says, teach me thy way, O Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. I will walk in thy truth. Unity, my heart in the fear of thy name.
Unite.
You're not, damn, brain fart. He says, unify, Slakia. I'm still saying it. I don't know why it's in my mind, man. It says, unity, damn, brain fart, man. Unite. Slakia. I'm tripping, man. He says, unite my heart to the fear of thy name, man. Salakia, man. Salakia. I done said unify, unity. I done said everything with unite. I'm tripping, man. That's one of the. It can be like that sometimes. Shit, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I clarified it. Salakia. I done said unite, unify. This is Isaiah 59, man. Isaiah 59, and I just want to get the point in verse 19. It says, so shall the fear of the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua be from the west. And I guess a cut on our UIC, man. We ain't got the names. The fear of the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua from the west, and the glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua shall lift up a standard against him. So when they come with those troops, man, to take the men of the Lord is going to lift up a standard, man. Yeah, it says Isaiah 41, and the Lord gives men spiritual powers, man, to protect ourselves in that day, man. So the spirit of the Lord, when Esau come in like a flood, when he thinks he got you cornered, you have no protection, the Lord is going to lift up a standard against him, man. And you have to know that. You have to know the Lord is going to be with you in that day, man. And these lessons should be faith boosters up, man, for you, man. As I watch brothers' video, man, it'd be faith boosters for me, man, and encouragement for me. Back in Psalms 86, it says, I will praise thee, O Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, my power, with all my heart, and I will glorify thy name forevermore. And that's the whole point of us, you know what I'm saying, believing in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, to glorify his name in the earth. It says, for great is the mercy toward me, and thou hast delivered my soul from the lowest hell. O power, the proud are risen against me, and assemblies of violent men have sought after my soul, and have not set thee before them. See that they're not looking to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. The violent men want to take us out. They want the birthright, man. I just seen a brother from Great Millstone, GMS White Stone. He did a beautiful lesson, man. And going into Esau, think he's going to be a god, man. These people want our position, man. Verse 15, it says, but thou, O Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, art my power, full of compassion and grace, long suffering and plenteous in mercy and truth. O turn unto me and have mercy upon me. Give thy strength unto thy servant, and save me, Salakia, and save the son of thy handmaid. Show me a token for good, that they which hate me may see it. And that's what's going to happen, man. The Lord is going to lift up a standard for us, man. He's going to lift up that token and protect us from the time that's coming. It says, show me a token for good, that they which hate me may see it. See that? These people that's coming against us hate us, man. They hate you knowing that you have the birthright. And be ashamed because thou, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, has hope in me and comforted me. And we're comforted through the scriptures, man, and knowing that the Lord is on our side. But Lord, when it was edifying, I'm going to end it there. Shalom.